Here we go. Let's go over the movie The Silence of the Lambs. Clarice Starling is called to meet with her superior, Crawford, where she is informed of an urgent task. Clarice meets with Crawford in his office. He tells her she is needed for a special assignment involving an interview with a notorious prisoner. Crawford explains that the subject of her interview is Hannibal Lecter, a psychiatrist and cannibalistic serial killer. Clarice asks about the urgency of interviewing Lecter. Crawford emphasizes the importance and urges her to be cautious with Lecter. Crawford describes Lecter as a monster and gives Clarice specific instructions on how to handle the interview, emphasizing Lecter's value for research. Dr. Chilton, the head of the asylum, introduces himself to Clarice and makes a remark about her attractiveness before briefing her on the procedures. Dr. Chilton gives strict warnings about interacting with Lecter, emphasizing that everything must be conducted with utmost caution for safety. Chilton shows Clarice a disturbing incident of violence involving Lecter, emphasizing why the security measures are necessary. Clarice arrives at Lecter's cell. She is prepared and ready to engage him for the first time, showing both nerves and determination. As Clarice walks past other cells, an inmate makes crude remarks towards her. She introduces herself to Lecter and requests to speak with him. Lecter initially engages with Clarice, commenting on her perfume and beginning to test her reactions and limits. Lecter asks about Clarice's credentials, questioning her authority before revealing his incredible memory by discussing his artwork. Lecter interrogates Clarice about Mig's obscene comment towards her, establishing a tense rapport with her as he starts declining her questionnaire. Lecter hints at Buffalo Bill's true nature and toys with Clarice's emotions as he discusses the serial killer's macabre habits. Lecter elicits deeper forensics from Clarice about Buffalo Bill, leading her to reveal chilling details about the killer's behavior and trophies. Lecter dissects Clarice's background and intentions, calling her a rube and probing into her personal history, demonstrating his psychological insight. Clarice stands her ground as Lecter provokes her, revealing his past crimes and making the iconic statement about eating a census taker's liver. Clarice's training continues, showing field exercises and her dedication to her FBI career. She is solidifying her skills and commitment. Crawford informs Clarice that Miggs is dead, having swallowed his own tongue after Lecter psychologically manipulated him. Clarice investigates a storage unit based on Lecter's clue. She struggles to open the door, uncovering the contents of the hidden unit. Clarice confronts Lecter again in his cell, engaging in a battle of wits and aligning herself with his clues to proceed further. Lecter teases Clarice with the decapitated head found in the storage unit and offers to talk about Buffalo Bill if he can see the case file. Lecter expresses his desire for a better prison environment and offers psychological insight on Buffalo Bill in exchange for improved conditions. Clarice is summoned to investigate another victim's body. The forensic findings contribute essential information to the Buffalo Bill case. Clarice navigates the local jurisdiction politics to work on the recent victim's autopsy, asserting her position and gaining important clues. She makes a significant discovery about the skinning patterns, adding valuable evidence to the profile of Buffalo Bill. Crawford and Clarice discuss the significance of her insights, solidifying her role in the investigation and highlighting the gender biases she faces. Lecter guides Clarice on transsexual surgery centers, suggesting that Buffalo Bill would have faced rejection for reassignment surgeries. The psychological transformation is elaborated upon by Lecter, emphasizing the deeper motivations and trauma driving Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill's latest captive pleads for mercy, showing the horrifying conditions and psychological terror imposed by her captor. Lecter negotiates his transfer terms, subtly manipulating events to his advantage while identifying Buffalo Bill's first name. Security procedures on Lecter during his transfer reveal his cunning escape plan, leading to tense and dramatic conflict. Clarice receives a phone call from Lecter, now at large. He praises her achievements and leaves her with a chilling warning. Clarice tries to trace the call, but Lecter ends the call cryptically, implying he is on the move and concluding with an ominous farewell. And thus, the story of The Silence of the Lambs concludes.